Hello and welcome. You're watching Today in Parliament with your host Rajya. Let's have a look at the top headlines. Rajya Sabha to continue discussion on Unlawful Activities Prevention Amendment Bill. BJP issues whip to its MPs. Bill seeks to further amend Unlawful Activities Prevention Act 1967. Upper House may also take up bill to repeal 58 old laws. Law Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad to move repealing and amending Bill 2019 for considering and passing. Three bills listed in Lok Sabha for consideration and passing, including Jallianwala Bagh National Memorial Amendment Bill and Dam Safety Bill. Now the news in detail. The Rajya Sabha will continue discussion on the Unlawful Activities Prevention Amendment Bill 2019 for consideration and passing. The BJP has issued a three-line whip to all its members in Rajya Sabha, asking them to be present in the House today. Minister of State for Home Affairs G. Krishna Reddy had moved the bill in the House on Thursday. The bill seeks to further amend the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act 1967. It empowers the government to designate individuals as terrorists if the person commits or participates in act of terrorism, prepares for terrorism, promotes terrorism, or is otherwise involved in terrorism. It paves the way for the National Investigating Agency or the NIA to seize property as part of investigations into terror cases. The bill was passed in Lok Sabha on July 24th. Apart from this, two other bills are also listed in today's agenda for passage. Law Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad will move the repealing and amending Bill 2019 for considering and passing. Bill seeks to repeal 58 old laws which are a source of inconvenience and trouble for people. The bill was passed in Lok Sabha on July 29th. Labour and Employment Minister Santosh Kumar Gangwar will move the Code on Wages 2019 for considering and passing. The bill aims to simplify the wages and bonus payments rules besides mandating a national minimum wage. It also seeks to amend and consolidate laws relating to timely payment of wages to all employees, irrespective of the sector, and wage ceiling. The bill seeks to merge four labour laws on wages, two of them dating back to 1936 and 1948. The bill was passed in Lok Sabha on 31st of July. For more on this, we are joined with our colleague Panchanan Mishra from Parliament. Panchanan, thanks for joining us. Just take us through as to what is expected to be there in the upper house today.
Rajat, it's a Friday, and usually on Friday in Parliament there is a private member's bill. But as you know that it's the extended part of the Parliament, so there will be no private member day and it will be all government business here. So at 11 there will be a usual 0 hour. And after at 12, the bill will be discussed. So yesterday we saw that the UAPA bill was being discussed, and around 8 the Parliament was adjourned for today. So the discussion will continue on this UAPA bill today, and the Amit Shah, Home Minister, will reply on this bill. And the feature of the bill is that individual person can be designated as a terrorist, you know that there is a growing threat of terrorism in the country. So seeing this, the government has brought this bill. And this bill has this crucial provision. However, opposition has demanding that in the future the provisions of bill may be misused. So the opposition has given amendments on this, and they also demanded to send it to select committee. And there is also amendment has been produced to send it to select committee. But the discussion will resume at 12, and we have to see that what type of discussion will be there, and what will be the reply from the Home Minister. However, the bill is already passed from Lok Sabha. And it seems that government will manage its number in Rajya Sabha also. But as you mentioned, that there is a whip from both the sides, BJP and Congress. So there will be a good discussion on this budget and in this bill, and many segments on the terrorism and the threats will be discussed during this discussion of the bill.
Panchanan, as you said, that opposition members have apprehension on certain provisions of the bill. So what are these particular provisions where you can see intense debate between both the sides?
Exactly. As you know that yesterday Ram Gopal Yadav from Samajwadi Party, he categorically said that a provision or to designate a single person as a terrorist may be misused. So and this was the case from the Congress side when Kapil Sibal was speaking on this bill, and they allege that in the vendetta politics, any government may misuse these provisions of this bill. So they said that the provisions of bill should be reconsidered and it should be sent to select committee for wider consultations, and there should be a fresh amendments in this bill, and then opposition might consider. But we have to see that the bill is already passed from Lok Sabha and it is now going to come in Rajya Sabha the further discussion, and government is hoping that bill will be passed.
Right, Panchanan, stay with us. We'll just come back to you. Now, moving on to the lower house. Now, 3 bills are listed in today's agenda in Lok Sabha for considering and passing. Union Minister Prahlad Singh Patel will move the Jallianwala Bagh National Memorial Amendment Bill 2019 for passage. Bill aims to further amend the Jallianwala Bagh National Memorial Act 1951. Jal Shakti Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat to move the Dam Safety Bill 2019 for considering and passing. The bill provides for the surveillance, inspection, operation and maintenance of specified dams across the country. It also provides for institutional mechanism to ensure the safety of such dams. Civil Aviation Minister Hardeep Singh Puri will move the Airports Economic Regulatory Authority of India Amendment Bill 2019 for passage. Now, it seeks to amend Airports Economic Regulatory Authority of India 2008, aims at changing definition of major airports. The bill was passed in Rajya Sabha on 16th of July. We're continuing with our colleague Panchanan Mishra. Panchanan, now this time in Lok Sabha, we are seeing 3 important bills. Now, what are the contours of the bills which will be taken up for discussion?
Rajat, first of all, as the bill is listed, the three bills are there, and first of all, it is expected that the Jallianwala Bagh Memorial Trust bill will be taken first into consideration after the 0 hour. Around 12, the bill will be tabled for the discussion. And this bill, this act is very old. It's a 1951, and it's non-controversial. But one clause of this bill is now had become controversial, as there is a provision in the older bill that a president of the Congress party will be the member of this trust, Jallianwala Memorial Trust. But this bill has a provision that apart from the president of the Congress party, there is a new provision that leader of opposition in Lok Sabha or when there is no leader of opposition, then the leader of the largest party will be the member of this trust. This is a small amendment, but the Congress is now looking angry on this the provision. They are demanding that Congress was long associated with the independence. But the provision of Congress party president should also be there. But there is an amendment, and we have to see that when the tourism minister will place the bill, what discussion will be there. And apart from that, there is also a dam safety bill. In the dam safety bill also, there are the provisions that government might inspect or regulate these dams which are spread across 1 or 2 states.
Right. Panchanan, thanks for joining us and giving us all the details. Now, moving on, following ministers will lay papers on table in Rajya Sabha. Santosh Kumar Gangwar, Ministry of Labour and Employment. G. Kishan Reddy for Ministry of Home Affairs. Kailash Chaudhary for Minister of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Nitin Gadkari to move motion to elect in such manner as the chairman may direct one member from amongst the members of the House to be a member of the choir board. The following ministers to lay papers on the table in Lok Sabha today. Sanjay Shamrao Dhotre for Minister of Electronics and Information Technology. Prahlad Joshi to move a motion that the House do agree with 7th report of the Business Advisory Committee presented to House on the 1st of August 2019. Well, that's it in Today in Parliament. Stay tuned to Rajya Sabha TV to catch the latest happening in the upper house of the Parliament. Thank you for watching this bulletin.